Welcome our next guest. You know him from Hamilton and One Night in Miami. He's won a Tony and a Grammy. Leslie Odom Jr. now starring in the new movie, The Many Saints of Newark. Welcome back to GMA. Great to have you here in the studio.
In studio.
Yes, pretty
I almost
nice.
brought my computer. You know, I could be on Zoom right here while we talk. This is crazy.
First off, congratulations on the Emmy for Hamilton. You guys won that this weekend. And I know you got a big night coming up next Sunday. You're going to be hosting the Tony Awards Broadway's Back concert. That's going to be great, isn't it?
It really is. No, this community, you know, I mean, right outside your window here has meant so much to me and given me so much. So I told them, like, how in whatever way I can be of service to remind people of the power and the magic of live performance, whether it's taking a pie to the face or, you know, a stage full of rakes, whatever we can do to remind people. It's going to be fun.
And the arts have really helped us get through a difficult time in many ways. It's going to be great to be back on Broadway. But this new one, my goodness, it's a prequel.
Yes.
To The Sopranos. We were talking the break, full disclosure, neither one of us could afford HBO back in the day.
No.
But you were able to catch up with The Sopranos during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, like so many. I mean, Sopranos was like one of the #1 watched shows again during the pandemic. So I was one of those people. I watched from top to bottom. And so I'm a genuine fan now of Tony and Carmela and Bobby and Chris, and you know. But I think my experience shooting the movie was probably a lot like those original actors. You know, I got an original David Chase script, and it was inspiring me to say these words for the very first time the way those actors did.
And it's set in Newark, New Jersey in the late 60s, early 70s. How does your character Harold fit into the Italian mafia in that time?
Well, Harold, a lot like my grandfather, my grandparents, and a lot of black people at that time, you know, he was a part of that great migration, you know, black people that moved up from the South between 1910 and about 1970. 6 million black people moved up from the South to, in search of more dough, you know, freedom from the plantation economy and stuff. So Harold was a part of that, and his path diverged a bit. You know, my grandfather worked in a factory like so many did for 30 years, but Harold, you know, made his money in other ways. He works for the family. Yes.
Let's take a look at a clip.
Hey, Harold, how about you come around and talk to me over here? When are you gonna come back and work for me? Got stuff from my own percolator. Why are you waiting for that Maxwell House to boy?
Yes.
Stuff from my own percolating.
But we heard that.
He's cracking himself up.
But we heard, though, that when you auditioned for this role, you didn't even know what movie it was for. How was that even possible?
Lots of stuff is possible when you need a gig. They're very secretive in Hollywood, you know, like with the Marvel movies and and this is a property that has meant a lot to David and HBO. So they were secretive. They didn't send scripts. They didn't tell you who you were auditioning for, what. But I got words on a page that I couldn't deny. You know, it was inspiring me when I went to do it. So I kept sending in my audition tapes, and eventually they flew me to New York, and I figured it out once I got in the room. I said, "You're David Chase." And I figured it out then.
Put two and two together like that.
Yes.
Nice outfit right here.
Thank you.
Okay, because we know that People Magazine, oh, well, thank you very much. People Magazine, top 10 best dressed star of the year. Does that put out a pressure? You can't just come out of the house, you know, just looking any kind of way.
No, you know, it doesn't. I work with a professional. His name is Avo Yermagian, and he's, you know, we've worked together for a long time. We were working together while nobody was watching for many years, but now we kind of have learned each other and grown up together, and so, you know, now putting yourself together takes a second to figure out, and, you know, I think we've landed on it finally.
Your house got a little more full this spring. Little baby boy in March. How's it going?
It's going well. Little fatty. He's a sweet boy. He's so sweet, and my daughter, most days she's cool with him. Every now and again she asks if we can send him back, but we're having a ball.
Oh, he's got those great cheeks.
As it should be, as it should be.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Many Saints of Newark will be in theaters and on HBO Max on October 1st.
Well, hey, Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.